So I have always been looking for the best realms. Realms are mainly the substitute for servers, especially for Xbox One and Nintendo Switch editions of Minecraft. These editions don't have the add server button, which is rather unfortunate, and this is where the realms come in. This is where these realms get their opportunity to go ahead and shine, providing game modes such as Skyblock, Kit PvP, and even factions. Today I'm going to be going over the top 10 realms for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Watch the video to the very end to get every single working realm code. Hello YouTube, welcome back to the video, and today I'm going to be showcasing the top 10 realms for the Minecraft Bedrock Edition. This includes Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, Windows 10, and last but not least, MCPE. All of these editions of Minecraft have the capability to go ahead and join realms, and realms are mainly the substitute for servers. If you go ahead and click on play, as you guys can see, on the Windows 10 edition, we have the add server button. But on editions such as the Xbox One and Nintendo Switch, you don't have the ability, and you're not really able to go ahead and play anything else except for these 5 featured servers, and they get pretty boring after a while because they don't have game modes that we really enjoy, such as factions, prisons, and Skyblock. But let's go ahead and jump into the number 10 spot. But before we get into the top 10 realms, I want to go ahead and showcase the 4 realms that I have open. And yes, I actually have 4 realms open, which is actually pretty insane. Let's go ahead and start off with the factions. Okay, so as you guys can see, we are actually in someone's base. I'm going to have those cords actually covered up. So I'm pretty sure this server has thought, oh, whoa, okay. So there's actually a decent amount of people on factions at the moment. So you guys can go ahead and create your base and actually raid a bunch of people. But this is actually Exodia factions. There's a lot of things that have changed, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, so we are back at spawn, so I do want to mention that the realm code is going to be in the Discord, so make sure to go ahead and join the Discord. The link is going to be in the description below if you guys want to get any of the realm codes for today's video. And I just really want to go ahead and get everybody in one place for my community and everybody that really likes realms. It'll be amazing, and we can get a bunch of players on my realms. But right here is actually Exodia factions. You guys probably seen this, but we actually truly remastered it. We actually did a lot of work to it. So as you guys can see here, we actually have a really nice starter chest that is animated, and you can get /spawn, /set home, /cough, and you also have the armor. If you guys want to go ahead and donate to the server, it would be greatly appreciated, because I actually spend my own money to go ahead and keep these realms up. I don't really care about making profit. I just really care about just keeping the realms up, and that's all that really matters. So everybody can go ahead and enjoy them on Xbox, Nintendo Switch, Windows 10, MCPE, all those editions of Minecraft. So when you guys go ahead and head over to the shop, we actually have completely changed it from villagers, and now it's actually scoreboard. So right here is the buy shop, and this is very extensive. As you guys can see right here, you can buy blocks, so you can see that people have money on the server, and this is really good for me to go ahead and monitor how much money people are getting, and it really does help. But as you guys can see, you can buy any block. Basically, we converted the villagers into scoreboard shops, so it's really, really helpful. So let's go ahead and head over to the sell shop, and that's actually pretty cool as well. You just step on a block and it automatically sells. So if we head over here, or actually let's go over kits first. So kits have been completely nerfed by a lot. So the highest kit is actually Diamond Protection 7. It used to be Protection 10, but we wanted to go ahead and make it a fair experience for anybody that is just joining into the game. You might have a fighting chance if you team up on that Protection 7 person, but it's very unlikely that they'll get it right away. Right here is actually where you can sell blocks, and here's all of the other sell shops: sell mob loot, sell farming materials, a bunch of different things that you guys can go ahead and go over there. Or you can even sell ores, so if you guys want to go ahead and go mining. And I forgot to mention that there is custom terrain for this map, which is extremely cool. So let's go ahead and check it out. So when you guys use your /set home, or you don't even need to use that, you can actually use a bed. It doesn't really matter. As long as your spawn point is set, it's going to basically teleport you to the end, and then you'll be brought into your base, basically, because it actually brings you back to your spawn point when you guys kill the ender dragon or go through an end portal. So if you guys go over here, here's actually the /wild, and it'll actually, oh, actually I forgot we actually had this feature. So let's go into adventure mode. So we're currently in adventure, so let's go ahead and click on it, and we should be warped to the wild, which is actually extremely cool. So as you guys can see, so it's basically the same spawns each time. It's not completely random, but it does get the job done because, oh my goodness, what is this? Okay, so apparently maybe a hacker has been on. This looks crazy, guys. This is not really that custom of terrain. It looks like some type of meteor has hit here. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, guys, so we're actually on my Kit PvP server, so let's go ahead and PvP this guy real quick. Very simple. Let's go ahead and get his nether stars. So you should spawn in with 2 nether stars, which is actually really good. So if you want to go ahead and exit, there's actually an exit portal over on this side, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a while since I played this, but this Kit PvP has crates. It's actually a really, really nice server, and I definitely recommend checking it out. So as you guys can see, there's actually a beacon over here that's going to showcase where the area is to go back. So if we go ahead and drop 2 nether stars just like this, 1, 2, and then it's going to start closing in. Or stop closing in. No, get me in. No, no. Oh, no. No, no, no. Hold on. I got it. Oh! Okay, so we just got him. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop 1, 2. Okay, can I get in? No. What? Yo, that's crazy. That is actually insane, guys. So he was really trying to get us. That is just wild. So apparently people are trying to kill us as soon as we leave. So let's go ahead and try to troll them with the skin. Is someone 1 step ahead of me? I think someone's 1 step ahead of me with the 5D skins. So I decided to go ahead and turn myself into All Might because I'm a really big fan of My Hero Academia. But let's go ahead and click on play. And then let's go back into the Kit PvP server. People are going to be so confused. So there's like so many different skins that you can go ahead and use. But personally, guys, please don't use these skins. I'm just using this for this video. But as you guys can see, we're All Might from My Hero Academia. I really love these 5D skins. Let's go ahead and hop into PvP real quick because this is going to be a really funny troll. So for our next realm, it's actually a prison server. So if you guys didn't know, this is actually Titan Prisons, but I never really got around to actually really truly releasing it. But it has a lot of neat features. So it actually goes up to 8 mines, and then you can go ahead and prestige. So this is another server that you guys can go ahead and join. Remember, the realm codes are going to be in the description below. That realm code on the sidebar on the right is actually not right at all. So this is a completely brand new realm. Nobody has this. As you can see, 0 people on. There's a bunch of features, and I really, really like this server. So as you guys can see, we were actually at the shop, and everything is scoreboard based. I've been really making the push to go ahead and move all my servers to scoreboard based. So go ahead and check this server out for yourselves. I'm really curious to see who I can actually find on this server when I upload this video. But let's go ahead and check out the last realm of mine, and then we're going to go ahead and jump into the number 10 spots. For our next realm, we actually have Olympian Factions Remastered, so I am working on actually getting a fixed copy from one of my admins at the moment, but I needed to go ahead and put something up for this video because I'm trying to get this out as quick as possible. I'm trying to release this on Tuesday, May 5th, so hopefully we can get it out by then. But we actually have Olympian Factions, so it's another faction server. It's all scoreboard based, so this is kind of like beta. So we're going to be making a bunch of different changes to this. So right now, this is just the beta, and then we're going to go ahead and roll out the real version. So you're going to see a little bit of changes by tomorrow. So I should have the real copy by tonight, and it'll be up so everybody can play. So as you guys can see, we're all the way at the very end, so I had to big block this. So I'm hoping to go ahead and do a little bit of remastering of this. But as you guys can see, this Verum, like these Verum pants are basically actually 35, like protection 35. This is ridiculous, guys. So I'm hoping that people, why are people joining this already? So it's a Supershiftery realm, so we have almost a full thing. So I'm very curious to see what happens, or people are going to actually play this. I want to see who is going to have the first issue on this realm, because there are bugs probably, but it's going to be fixed by the time I upload this video. But I'm extremely curious. As you can see, people are ready to go ahead and play this now. So let's go ahead and jump into the number 10 spot, because I'm pretty sure you guys are dying to go ahead and see what realms in the community have been worked on, and they're finally up now. At number 10, we have X Faction Season 2. This is actually a really nice realm, and it gives you that basic faction experience, as you guys can see. The only thing that's really bringing it down is the spawn, in my opinion, because it's been overused, and it is a free download. And another thing is its lack of a player count, but this could be fixed if you guys go ahead and all join. But it's overall a really nice realm. Let's go ahead and check out the shop. So there's actually a decent amount of features on this server. As you guys can see here, we have Wild, Money Trade, and Donator Zone. If we head over to here, we're going to be finding our shop, crates, and even War Zone. So let's go ahead and actually click on the shop, because this is actually pretty cool. So they actually decided to go ahead and use a fully working scoreboard shop, and I've been really wanting to go ahead and get a bunch of realms like this, so people are actually following. They're finally getting into scoreboard shops. I think it's more efficient, and you can go ahead and make sure that people don't have too much money. But with villager shops, then they have the money in their inventory, so it's kind of hard to know. But now you can stop duplicating while it's actually happening, so it's actually pretty cool. So as you can see, there's actually a lot more to go to showcase. I want to showcase the War Zone. I'm kind of curious to see how that is turning out, so let's go ahead and go over there. So we're apparently in the War Zone. So this is actually a pretty interesting idea. So I don't have any weapons on me, so I don't even know what to go ahead and do. So let's go ahead and jump in. As you guys could see, we're actually in the War Zone. I believe they actually made this. This seems pretty custom. It doesn't really seem too out of the ordinary. So it's actually a really decent War Zone, kind of. Honestly, in my opinion, the cave idea is definitely unique. At number 9, we have Landmark, and the only thing that really puts this realm down, I'm actually a really big fan of this realm, but it's actually the build quality. I'm going to go ahead and showcase what I mean in a couple of seconds. Oh, this is really cool, the feature to get back to spawn, so you're able to go ahead and just stand on this, and then you basically fly, which is actually pretty cool. So now that we're back in spawn, we're able to go ahead and get to the very middle, so I can showcase this server from where you guys go ahead and spawn in from. So what I like about this server is actually how they actually use their holograms. As you guys can see, starter kit, info, and then another starter kit. So if you go ahead and open this up, it has the basic essentials such as spawn papers and all of that, and you also get your armor and tools as well. This server does have crates too, so as you guys can see, you can go ahead and put your crate key in as soon as you buy them, and then you're able to go ahead and actually get random things out of it. But most of the time, you're getting a pretty good amount of things out of the crates, so let's go ahead and check out the number 8 realm. At number 8, we have a really nice pop PvP, and this is actually for really good PvPers apparently, so let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so I did have to mute my audio because it had probably copyrighted music. I'm not 100% sure, but I just had to get out of there right away. Okay, so there are some people over here, so let's go ahead and try to hit him with the PvP. As you can see, he's probably an expert. Oh, okay, we're gonna hit him. Okay, hold on. Oh my, he's hitting with the hold on. No! Okay, so we're apparently done. So this PvP map is not for me. Let's go ahead and move into the number 7 spot. But if you guys are really good at PvP, this is probably the map for you guys because you can get a lot of practice on, and it's actually really, really good. At number 7, we have Magical Factions, and this is actually pretty cool. It's a nice realm, and it's actually a remake of my Titan factions that I had up on my personal realms. If you guys weren't there for it, then you guys should definitely go ahead and join my realms, because I switched them out every 2 months about. But as you guys can see, we are back at spawns. There's a bunch of things going on here. So here's the starter chest. It looks really nice, and it has a really, really nice theme, in my opinion. If we head over to the shop, I believe they actually kept a lot of the things the same. So this is actually a really nice map. If you guys want to go ahead and purchase the original off me, you guys can go ahead and do so. Just hit me up on Discord. But let's go ahead and check out this shop. I really like what they actually did with the floor. It looks really nice, and I think it actually adds a really nice touch to the map. At number 6, we have something pretty unique to this list, and I'm pretty sure there's no other servers like it, and it's actually a minigame server. So let's go ahead and check this out. They have a bunch of various random minigames, which is actually pretty cool. Endercraft has been here for a while, but let's go ahead and click on Zombie PvP. I'm actually pretty interested to see what this realm is going to offer. So as you can see, I'm guessing it's some type of survival, so we drop down. This is going to be pretty scary. I want to see if we can actually survive, or is it really, really easy. So let's go to see what we're up against here. So basically, it's a pretty fun game. Actually had something like this with Dungeon Quest, which is actually pretty cool. As you guys see here, there's zombies spawning in everywhere, so you're having to take them out, and then I'm guessing you get points for it, which is actually pretty cool, and you can buy shields. But let's go ahead and move on to the number 5 spot. Definitely recommend this realm. This is actually a pretty unique idea, and it definitely has a really big community on at all times, so definitely be patient when joining, because realms have a glitch right now where you can't tell how many players are in the realm. It just says 0, so it's just a gamble if you get in or not. But let's go ahead and jump into the number 5 spot. At number 5, we have Omega Skyblock. This is actually a pretty cool realm, and as you guys can see, I'm actually loading in, and it had that very nice Omega sign. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it actually messed up. So this is actually super underrated, guys, and I'm definitely trying to make an effort to go ahead and have diversity on this list. But as you guys can see, for this realm, it's definitely worth being on this list. It has a lot of cool features, and I think it's actually pretty unique. As you can see, he has some pretty cool features. As you can see right here, there's dungeons, there's actually shop, and then over here is crates. There's a lot of things going on in the server. So let's go over to the shop real quick, and I'm guessing that you just click on it. Oh my, it's a GUI. That's actually insane, guys. And he has custom icons for it, which is actually pretty cool. So I believe he is using a scoreboard shop, so this is pretty innovative, guys. So you guys definitely should go ahead and check out this Skyblock. I think it's actually pretty good in my opinion, and I think it's really underrated. As you can see, there's only 3 other people on this server, so I feel like if we go ahead and support the server a lot more, we'll be able to go ahead and get it onto like a consistent 10 players. Just going to be great for it. But this is actually a pretty cool realm. Go ahead and check it out, and let's go ahead and jump into the number 4 spots. At number 4, we have Omega Kit PvP. So this is actually a pretty good realm in my opinion. And honestly, I know what you guys are saying. He probably paid me to go to showcase these because these are right back to back. But honestly, he just actually messaged me today, and the video was supposed to go out today. So I'm hoping it goes out today if my editor actually gets this done in time. But it's actually pretty insane. So he just released this, and it has a better player count than the Skyblock. So, and it also does actually support what I'm trying to do and have diversity, because we only had one other kit PvP, which was at number 8 on the list. So let's go ahead and check this out. So let's go ahead and get our starter kit. Oh, there is the starter chest. So that's actually pretty interesting. I would actually recommend for him to go ahead and change the spawn location so you don't spawn in the middle. I feel like a lot of people would not be actually wanting to look up, because I actually missed this a couple of times. I didn't even know. But let's go ahead and jump into here and get all of our items. So now that we just got our starter kit on, we're gonna go ahead and actually PvP. So I'm actually being fair this time, and I'm not using a custom skin. But let's go over to PvP, which is gonna be over here. And there's also bank pads over there, which is actually a pretty cool feature. So let's go ahead and keep running over here. I gotta go ahead and eat some food, and he actually gives you beetroot, so that's actually not the best. So let's go ahead and eat all this food real quick. Just by examining this arena, it's actually a really nice one, and it's nice and compact. It's not too big, because a lot of kit PvPs try to have the biggest arena, and they're only going to have 10 players. So I really like this concept, and it's definitely a really nice touch. So if you want to go back to spawn, I'm guessing that you got to go ahead and actually drop something. So I'm guessing you just drop it in there. Something will happen. I'm not 100% sure on how you're going to get back to spawn, but everybody else seems like they understand. So we're just going to stand here. This guy seems like he understands what's going on. So there may be a duplication glitch. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, and we just got teleported back. So I'm thinking, if my theory is right, if you go back to the PvP arena and keep doing that each time, I'm guessing you get a token. So it might actually allow you to go ahead and get infinite amount of tokens. I'm not 100% sure, but this kit PvP has just released, so he'll probably fix a bug like that. We never know. But I'll actually hop onto the number 3 spot, because this is enough of this realm. Really nice realm. Go ahead and check it out. But let's go ahead and jump right in. At number 3, we actually have by far one of my favorite Skyblock realms out there, and it's actually Serenity Skyblock. I've actually been ranking them high consistently ever since last year, and it's actually for good reason. And they definitely are deserving of today's number 3 spot, because they actually have a really nice realm, and they always update it, and it's a completely unique realm. Like, they built everything from scratch. If we go ahead and check over here, like, I'll even show you guys that this is all built by them. It's not any world edit or anything. Look how it's built. It's just completely completely one block, and I really do appreciate them for actually taking the time to go ahead and build a map from scratch, because I know I don't have the time to go ahead and do that. But they have a lot of cool features on this realm, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So one thing that they used to have on the server was crates, but I'm guessing someone has broken them, so this is actually pretty interesting. And as you guys can see, it goes over how to use the crates and all of that, which is actually pretty interesting. But they have a lot more features than crates. This is why I'm a really big fan of this server, and I think they have done a really nice job. Okay guys, at number 2, we actually have Perliers factions. This is actually pretty good, and in my opinion, I think it's actually a really nice map. I just like how it came along, and it also does have TPA channels. You can find this on basically all factions. I forgot to mention this, and I know what you guys are probably saying in the comment section below, we are just getting factions on this list, and I know it's actually pretty bad. I'm looking for other realms, but I can only find factions at the moment. It seems like the most popular one. I own 2 factions that are completely full right now, so let's go ahead and check out this. So as you can see, here's the TPA line 1 and 2, so you can go ahead and actually teleport to people, which is actually pretty cool. And then they got a bunch of other features as well. So if you go ahead and open this, here you can find all of your papers that you're going to need, and they have a lot of different features, and I definitely recommend hopping on this server. So right here is the shop. So the moment of truth, I'm very curious to see what they have used. They used villagers, or if they actually decided to go, and they actually went with the scoreboard shop. So this is definitely the way to go, and a lot of servers are actually using these. So basically you press the money if you guys, or press the button, and if you have the money, it's gonna go ahead and take it away, which is actually pretty cool. But let's go ahead and jump into the number 1 spot. This realm is actually pretty nice, but we have one more faction to go, and I think this one is actually above all the rest. At number 1, we have an extremely great factions. In my opinion, I think this build and everything comes along really nicely. We actually have Oblivion factions. It's really nice, and I definitely recommend checking it out. I believe they actually did reset this realm recently. It did have a different spawn on it, and now they completely have done it. So right here, you could warp to events. They have a bunch of different features over here. So I'm hoping that there's no admins on, because this skin is probably illegal, to be honest with you guys. This mutant creature. But let's go ahead and actually go over to here, and we do have warp. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. So they have a forge on here, so I'm guessing that's for like custom crafting or something. And then over here is probably... oh, you can warp to the wild as well. This is actually pretty cool, guys. And also, there's another wild warp, so you guys can both warp to the wild at the same time. Pretty cool stuff. I guess all of these are actually wild warps. Another cool feature on this server is actually the daily rewards. So if I go ahead and get into here, you can go ahead and get daily rewards, which is actually pretty cool. So right here, you can see that they're using a villager, and it's actually for buy blocks, which is actually pretty cool. So they got their villagers all surrounding here. You can go ahead and trade with them. So this is definitely an interesting server, because they have a mix of villagers and scoreboard shop. And as you can see, you can go over all these different directions, which is actually pretty cool. And I'm guessing the emeralds is its own currency, and then you can see that people are going to probably have money, which is interesting. The only complaint that I have about this server is that I feel like if they were to go ahead and change, instead of having it as a sidebar for the money and coins that you're going to get, I'd rather have it on the pause menu, which would be way better than them actually having it on the sidebar, because the sidebar could be used for multiple more things. The realm code, telling people important information, which they actually do, but I feel like it should just be that type of information instead of having the money as well. But it's definitely a unique look, and as you can see, they have a lot of things going on here. But that's gonna pretty much wrap it up for today's video. So if this video hits 500 likes, I will actually be opening up my brand new MC Bedrock server, so you guys don't want to go anywhere. I'm going to be opening up my very own server, probably for factions, guys, so definitely stay tuned to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time on the next video. Bye.